Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you back to the game that just robbed me of 7 hours straight. So, people on my Discord server actually have asked me to try Tapping Simulator, and back in the day when I wanted to try it, and I did, and then I said, nah, I don't like it, because I thought that most of these things cost Robux, which they don't. So, here's actually the first tip of the video, and that is that you can actually get like all those auto tabs and, you know, all these things, you can buy them with in-game currency, but you can speed them up by clicking it, and then it will tell you you can buy this for 149 Robux. So this is what I thought when I got into the game. I pressed it, and then suddenly it told me, all right, you can get it, but only for Robux. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not gonna try that game. And then I kind of abandoned it. And today, this morning, I was so bored that I thought, oh wait, times 4, I'll take that. And I was so bored that I got into the game and yeah, started playing it, and suddenly I actually got pretty good at it. So if you actually check this out, I have 3, I don't know what this is, 3 SP rebirths, which is quite a lot, and I think I've already almost unlocked every island as of right now, because I just super rebirthed. All of these places are locked again, but in this video, I kind of wanted to tell you what the game is, what you can do, how the game works, and show you a little bit around the map and explain all these things around us. But before we start, I would like to say that this is going to be, this one is going to have multiple parts. It has a lot of videos coming up, because this game actually is pretty, you know, it can be pretty overwhelming, because there's a lot of things you can actually do here. So it's not just like a game, because usually when I start grinding a game, I'll grind it from like 9 a.m. until like, I don't know, like 12 or 3, and then I'm done, you know, then I'm done. But this time it's a little different. Actually, you know, it takes me usually about 4 to 5 hours to grind a game in Roblox, and then I'm, you know, in a good standpoint. But this one is actually a little more different. So I'm 7 hours in, and as you can see, I'm not finished yet. So I'm going to explain quite a few things, and like I said, please also go onto the Discord server that I put into the description box. We do share a lot of techniques there, and also we also start trading in there. So if this game is going to eventually have the possibility to trade, we will certainly help people out there. So please make sure to check out the Discord server. Anyways, let's start with the video. You will probably start somewhere around here, and there are already quite a few things, and you will be very confused on what they are. What can you do with this portal over here, and all these different things. The first thing that I would actually like to suggest you, because I did not do it, is go to the tutorial bar right here, because the game does not start with a tutorial, but it kind of has this little wall, and it tells you how the game works. So if we go to the how to play place, it says tap the tab button to get tabs. Obviously, let me turn on the auto tab. There we go. So if I tap here, as you can see, I'm getting tabs when I click it. So that's basically the game. You can buy pets for tabs. Your very first pet, but I'm gonna cover this in a different video, in the second part probably, on how to get started in this game. But as you can see here, we have places like this, and for 1 tab we can get actually 1 pet. So that's pretty interesting. We do have 3 pets in here, but this one right here, which is gonna be the index right now, and the index actually tells us that there are actually places where you can get, like for example the boxing place. This is where I'm at right now, and in this place there are actually 3 undiscovered secret pets. So secret pets do exist in this game as well. So let's get back to the board here, to the blackboard. It says buy pets for tabs, rebirth to get more tabs per tab. Yeah, that makes sense too. And then gain more jumps, and then reach new islands. So we kind of know this from different games. Maybe the one more known is Ninja Legends, for example. We kind of like jump all the way up, and we are going to get to different islands. This one, for example, right now is the first island, and you can get for 1,000 tabs you can actually get different pets. But you know, this is a little bit more advanced that I'm going to cover in another video, but right now it's just for you to know what this map all over here does. Alright, so let's quickly talk about these crates, about these chests. They're very interesting and they're very helpful. So if you started out, and I still use them, as you can see here on the right side, we have a little few boosters, but I'm also going to talk about those in another video. Those boosters help you a lot. So if you actually click here, you get the double tap one, which I think I already have this. somewhere around here. I don't know, or maybe the next one is going to be in 2 hours. So please make sure to do that. Also, in the beginning, would be very interesting for you to join the group so you get 300k gems, which is very good as well. And right over here, these are the server boosts that you can turn on, which is going to be later for the Super Rebirth, but that is very far into the game. So if you're really new, that should not concern you, but the ×2 gems, maybe ×2 tabs, definitely does concern you. So these session boosters are very helpful. Please make sure to click them. They don't have a cooldown, but when you leave the server and you get back onto the server, they are gone and you have to reactivate them. At the moment, we are, have a little bit of an event going on. So it says 30 million and you can buy an egg for 30k. So if you actually go over here, join the group for 300k, you're gonna come over here for 30k and you're gonna buy a few of those. Those are insane. So let me tell you something. These balloons are better than most of them right here. All of those portals right here, the balloon ones are very, very good, and you should definitely get those. So with 300k you can get actually quite a few. So that's that for now. Before we get into those shops and to the teleporter right here, let me just quickly mention that we over here have the leaderboards, just for the people who are interested in it. I'm probably nowhere even near it. We do have I'm sorry, we do have the currencies right here, which is kind of crazy. So let me see where I'm at. This is K, million, billion, trillion, QA, QI, SP, OC, NO, DC, UD, DD, TD, QAD, and QID. This is where I'm at right now after 7 hours of grinding this. But as you can see, look at these. Look at these currencies. There's so many more currencies. So I'm not even nowhere near done with this game. So this just shows you how big this game is and how far up you can actually go for it. So this is really cool to have all these currencies in here. The leaderboard. Does anybody? Let's see. What do we got here? So what is even this? Personal best, secrets patched. Oh, secret pets hatched. I haven't even hatched one. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see what they got. They got like 78. Okay, that's interesting. But yeah, let's not talk about that. That's not the interesting bit. So if you haven't already noticed, these are the portals that we got right here. There are some portals that extend these ones. So I have no idea how you can actually get to that. I thought about like jumping onto this or into this so I can change the portals, but we cannot. So I'm a little bit confused on how to get to those places, but it just stops at the pizza island, which you kind of early on unlock, and all the other ones you kind of have to jump, which kind of sucks because it's a lot of work to get up there, and especially when you super rebirth in the later parts. But I'm not gonna even go there because that's gonna be something for something else. So let's talk about the portal right here. The portal is something you can get with super rebirths. I'm gonna explain in a second what they are. You don't need to worry about this, which is basically gonna take you into another map, and you can. Oh wait, I got a secret chest. Can't afford it. Wait, what? Why can't I afford it? What is this? Oh, I need super rebirths, like 2k. Wow. Well, I would like to buy that, but I cannot. And yeah, which is just another thing that you can grind later on, but it's going to be only interesting once you know how to super rebirth and stuff. There's also another tutorial right here, and there's also another leaderboard right there. So this is something that should not concern you at this moment. And I just completely stole his tabs, his mega tab. So I'm sorry. So let's start off with the store. The store is basically just Robux stuff. I haven't checked it out. Initially, it played music for you, your friends, and others, which is pretty cool. That's pretty nice. I haven't even checked out this stuff yet. I might do in the future, but right now, like the people know me on this channel, I don't use Robux to boost myself up. So, yeah, let's get into the Rebirth place and the gem shop. The gem shop is probably the most important thing next to the Rebirth thing. So the more you click, right, the more you have the possibility to rebirth. So mine is going to be very high up, but yours is going to be very low. So maybe it's going to say like 1,000 clicks or 100,000 clicks or something, 100k clicks or something to rebirth. And once you have rebirthed on this side, I'm going to quickly show you how this is going to look like. So I can rebirth that much. So I can rebirth 1 SP rebirth. So I'm going to click this right now. As you can see, all my tabs are going to be gone and they're going to be converted to gems. And gems is the main currency, I would say, next to the super rebirths ones, where you can actually buy upgrades. So as soon as you have rebirth, which is quite simple, you can also access the rebirth tab. So if you're actually, let's say you're out in the field, you're doing all your tabs, or have your auto tab on, ladies and gents, something like that, or maybe drop a little bit of a mega tab, boom. I'm going to explain that in a second as well, which is kind of self-explanatory, but you can go onto this part right here, which is like this hat kind of thingy. And then you press whatever you want to rebirth and boom, you got your gems. Now, let's get into the gem store. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly super rebirth so you can actually see the gem shop. I'm gonna probably, lose some of my pets, but whatever, just for the sake of the video, let's do it. So as you can see, I've just super rebirth, which is gonna give you the option down here below, and I've added another 6 super rebirth tokens on the right side. I'm gonna explain that in a second. Before you rebirth anyways, do not rebirth if you have the chance right now. Don't do your first rebirth, because there is something that I'm going to teach you in the next video. It's super important, because otherwise your game is going to be slowed down so much. So please wait for the next video on super rebirths. Maybe this is going to be the next video that I'm going to drop after this one. So once you've converted into the diamonds, you're going to go into the gem shop, which is right over here. And as you can see, there are some potions, some upgrades, and some pet skins. Let me quickly get some more. What am I doing? Oh, I don't have the auto clicker now, the auto tapper. Jeez Louise. Yeah, that's one of the bad things when you super rebirth. The problem about that is that you are gonna lose everything that you've had. So let me quickly just boost myself up here. Which is just annoying, but I freestyle my videos, so let me just quickly do that. It's not gonna take long. It's probably gonna take like 30 seconds or something for me to actually have another rebirth possibility, and then we're gonna continue checking out the gem store. Otherwise I cannot buy any, do you understand? And I'm way too lazy to cut the video. Some people actually commented below my videos. They're like, man, dude, why don't you just like do that and stuff? And I'm like, nah bro, no, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna put work into my videos. I mean, who am I, right? All right, so we got back to our 2 SP gems, and so the potions are very good in the beginning, and I always have them running all the time, as you can see on the right side. And this is super important. This is a really good guide tip, especially when you start out. I'm gonna mention that in another video as well. But as you can see, as soon as you have the money, the gems to get those potions, all I do is I boost them up. As you can see, the times 10s. I'm gonna do 3 hours. I'm gonna do 3 hours on this one as well. We have 24. I think we have 24 hours on that one. And also on this one, I got 101 hours, which is kind of insane. So those are gonna insanely help you in the beginning, and I think they will always help you. So that's very interesting. Keep them in there. It's very cool. And always keep them activated. Now, let's get to the upgrades. There are a few things. The only thing that you can buy with thingy is Robux is this one. Is this auto click. And this is what kind of confused me. And I was like, wait, what? Why do I have to pay money for this? So it requires a game pass, blah, blah, blah. But there is a free version. As you can see right here, it's auto tap free, which costs 2.5 billion. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to quickly go through those. And then we're kind of done. Super rebirth, I kind of don't want to talk about yet. I'm gonna do that in the next video. And yeah, let's go. Let's buy the teleport home button, which is gonna be right here on this side. We have the jump potion, which I'm gonna max out right now, so I can jump 100 times. We have the auto tap, which is good, which we're using right now. We got the jump power, which we're gonna maximize. The speed potion maximize. The speed potion makes us run very fast. The faster eggs also maximize extra inventory, and the mega tab recharge, which is very good. I'm gonna show you that in a second. And we have the rarity increased chance, which I'm gonna max out as well. Mega tab power, gem multiplier, the auto buy eggs we are going to max as well. The multi delete pets, which is right here on the side, as you can see. We have the rebirth tabs, and then the secret pet chance, which is now times 40, but I can boost that up a little higher and a little more. So this is it of the map. We do have a little bit of a gear place in there, but gear you only get through this portal. I'm going to explain this in a different tutorial. And yeah, this is it for now. This is the map. This is how you play the game. You tab yourself up, then you jump to the next island, and in that you're going to just grind and grind and grind and grind and grind and grind. And if you're lucky, you actually get a secret pet. And this is it for now. This is the introduction, so I'm gonna do a little bit of a playlist so you can find this more easy on my channel. Please make sure to go into the Discord server. If you have any questions, you may ask them on the Discord server. There are a lot of people who would like to help you out. That was a lot of talking, and I kind of knew that was gonna be that much talking, but it doesn't matter. I hope that I could help you out. If I did, please reward me with a like and a comment and maybe even a sub. And if you enjoyed this, stay tuned, watch the next parts, and become good at this game. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Woo, goodbye.